Hello children, I hope you all are good. In today's session, we are going to learn about pronouns. We all know what are pronouns. Pronouns are the words that are used in place of noun. So what is pronoun, children? Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. We can use a pronoun instead of a noun. If we didn't have pronouns, we would have to repeat a lot of nouns. We would have to say things like, do you like the president? I don't like the president. The president is too pompous. Here children, pompous means arrogant. With pronouns, we can say, do you like the president? I don't like him. He is too pompous. So children, what did you observe in second and third sentence? That we have replaced noun with pronoun. Like in second sentence, we have replaced the president with him, and in third sentence, we have replaced the president with he. So these are pronouns. Now let us take few examples of pronouns. I, me, she, we, they, who, that, yours, etc. Now children will learn about different kinds of pronouns. Personal, relative, interrogative, indefinite, demonstrative, reflexive and intensive. First is personal pronouns. What are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns refer to the person speaking, that is first person. For example, I, we, etc. as you can see in the table given. The person spoken to, that is second person. For example, your, yours, etc. And the person, place or thing spoken about, that is third person. For example, he, she, it, etc. Like nouns, personal pronouns too have cases. Personal pronouns are said to be in nominative case when the pronoun is the subject of the sentence. For example, she, he, I and you. Next is possessive case when the pronoun shows possession. For example, mine, yours, theirs, hers and his. And third is objective case when the pronoun is the object of the sentence. Example, me, them and him. See the case. A problem of case. Mary and I or Mary or me. First, Mary and I are delighted to be here today. And in second sentence, the letter was addressed to Mary and me. Children, in first sentence, Mary and I are subjects. That is why the pronoun takes the subjective case. But in sentence 2, Mary and me are acting as objects. That is why the pronoun takes the objective case. Whereas in possessive case, possessive pronouns show possession or ownership and take the place of possessive nouns. Possessive pronouns do not contain apostrophes and it stands alone. Now see the examples of possessive pronouns. This book is mine. This room is ours. Here, mine and ours are possessive pronouns as it shows possession. Now we'll see what are compound personal pronouns. Compound personal pronouns are personal pronouns to which the suffix self or the plural selves is added. For example, myself, yourself, herself, themselves, ourselves, himself, yourselves, itself, etc. Now we'll proceed towards our next pronoun, and that is reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are compound personal pronouns that reflect the action of the verb back to the subject. These are those pronouns in which the actions done by the subject reflect upon the subject. For example, I changes into myself, you changes into yourself, he changes into himself, she changes into herself, it changes into itself, and we changes into ourselves in plural and they changes into themselves. For example, they can defend whom? Themselves. He hit whom? Himself on the thumb with the hammer. That means reflexive pronouns are used as an object in a given sentence. Now our next is intensive pronouns. Intensive pronouns are compound personal pronouns used for emphasis. For example, they themselves can defend the fort. He himself did the work. Here, children, themselves has been used right after the subject. And this is the difference between intensive pronoun and reflexive pronoun. In case of reflexive pronoun is used as an object, whereas intensive pronoun is used right after the subject. Our next is interrogative pronouns. These pronouns are used for asking questions. For example, what is your name? Who is calling me? What do you want? Whom do you want to meet? So children, what, who, what, whom, which, whose, all are interrogative pronouns. Next, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are words that are used to point out people or things they stand for. For example, this is my book. So here, this is demonstrative pronoun. Children, in case of singular, we use this and that, but in case of plural, we use these and those. Now children, you have to do the exercises based on these topics given in your book. Thank you.